Army will move left to right here in the first half. And here's the opening tip. Won by Army. Jalen Rucker controls. And the Black Knights move from left to right here in the first half. Duhart on the right wing to Chris Mann, who's given Jimmy Allen some great minutes here the past few games. Rucker, a three from the top, and that's good. Jalen Rucker getting it started. Army picking up right where it left off with the offense and a 3-0 lead for the Black Knights. 20 seconds into the action. Lehigh with possession for the first time. Jamerrill Wilson hands off to Tyler Whitney Sidney. Whitney Sidney on the right wing. Takes it up top, defended by Rucker. Looking inside, pivoting. And now it's Wilson, baseline jab step on man. Dribbles back into the corner. Shot clock to 4. Shot clock to 3. And Whitney Sidney travels. Dragged the pivot foot. So after a made 3 by Army, a Lehigh turnover. And the Black Knights take over with 19-16 left in this opening half and a 3-0 lead. Rucker will walk it across. Whitney Sidney defending. Man on the right wing. Takes it up top. Back to Josh Caldwell. Caldwell looked at by Evan Taylor, the junior guard, to a cutting Rucker inside. Up with the left hand. High off the glass and good on Whitney Sidney. Rucker with all 5 points. Army a 5-0 lead. Just over 1 minute into the action here at Crystal Arena. Whitney Sidney drives into the paint. Pivots out. Left corner, Keith Higgins. Whitney Sidney pivoting, free throw line, right wing. Wilson, stutter step. Army doing a good job defensively. Jimmy Allen said need to keep Lehigh out of the paint. Let's see if Army could do it for the second straight possession. Higgins, left wing with it to the free throw line. Pulled out by Rucker, a held ball. It'll be Lehigh possession. Great job by Army forcing it. Mountain Hawks will have to inbound with only 4 seconds on the shot clock. So a great job defensively. Another look at the Rucker lay-in. And Army picking up offensively, as we mentioned, where they left off in the 96-point outing on Tuesday night. Off the inbound jump shot, Whitney Sidney off the side rim. Rebound, Army. Peterson to Duhart, ahead to Josh Caldwell. Josh deep out on the right wing to Peterson. Back to Caldwell. Works off a screen in the paint. Pivoting up with the right hand. Off the rim. No good. Rebound. Charging in was Nick Lynch. And Lehigh with it back up court right to left. Higgins takes it across. Coming down on 18 minutes left in the first half. Army leading Lehigh 5-0, and a whistle on an entry pass. A foul on Army. That'll be charged to Chris Mann. That's his first. Our first team foul of the game. Evan Taylor to inbound it. Left front court near sideline. Inbounds for Higgins. Dribbles right, and the pass batted in the air by Duhart. Recovered. Wilson around the perimeter. Left corner, Whitney Sidney. Fakes a pass, between the legs dribble, into the paint, pivots left, up with the left hand, off the rim, no good, just couldn't finish. Rebound to Army. Rucker ahead to Duhart, far sideline. Aaron, left wing to Rucker. Stutter step in the paint, picks up his dribble, a lob to Peterson down low, and a foul. I don't know if that was an alley-oop or just a lob to reach that pass over Whitney Sidney, who ends up being charged with the foul, his first. That's Lehigh's first. It'll be Army inbounding underneath. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Rucker will throw it in. Slaps the basketball, looking on the inbounds to Peterson, left of the key. Hands off to Rucker in the paint. Oh, got by Whitney Sidney again and lays it in with the right hand. Jalen Rucker, all 7 points in this game. It's Jalen Rucker 7, Lehigh nothing. 17-20 left here in the opening half. Whitney Sidney to Taylor. I should say Lynch. Right wing pass and a foul as Peterson and Duhart came out to defend on Keith Higgins. Army foul charge to Aaron Duhart, his first, Army second. Isaiah Caldwell comes on, replacing Aaron Duhart, who wasn't 100% on Tuesday after suffering the upper body injury against Loyola. Still had a game-high 21 points. And Army, though, still without Jared Cross. He suffered the lower body injury against the Greyhounds last Saturday and now has missed his second straight game. Wilson, left baseline, backing it on man. Left wing with it. Higgins. Guarded by Isaiah Caldwell. Inside pass for Lynch. Knocked away. Army with it back on the steal. Caldwell near sideline. Josh taking it hard to the hall. Off the glass rim. No good. Rebound tipped. Picked up on the baseline. Back up court comes Lehigh with Tyler Whitney Sidney. Ahead to Higgins. Army doing a good job stopping the basketball. Baseline drive by Jamera Wilson at the left block. Head fake on Caldwell. Up with the shot. Great defense by Josh. Another missed finish. Army with the basketball. Isaiah Caldwell across midcourt near sideline. Back to his older brother Josh, who resets the Army offense. Picks up a high screen from Peterson. Isaiah Caldwell, right corner. Left-hand dribble, free throw line in the paint. Back to Mann, right wing. Fakes the three. Drives it on Lynch baseline. Defender comes over, finds Peterson inside. Stripped away by Whitney Sidney, and it's Lehigh with it back on the steal. Whitney Sidney to Evan Taylor, who slows it down. Whitney Sidney, a pass inside, knocked out by Isaiah Caldwell. Intended for Evan Taylor. Matt Dove comes on for Army, replacing Charlie Peterson. A.J. Allenspach checks in as well, replacing Chris Mann. So Allenspach, who's been a bright spot after missing much of the early portion of the year. And the quick inbounds, Evan Taylor, the easy lay-in. And Lehigh finally with its first points 4 minutes into the action. It's Army 7 and the Mountain Hawks 2. And inside, Matt Dove with a two-hand slam. Dove comes in the game and then slams it home. Army back to a 7-point advantage at 9-2. Left baseline drive, Whitney Sidney, a whistle and an offensive foul. It'll go back the other way. Along with Zach Lazanik. Takes the inbounds from Aaron Duhart. Takes it across left to right for the Black Knights. Allenspach at the left elbow. Over to Dove. Back to Lazanik. Around the perimeter left. Crossover dribble. Left of the key. Takes it down low. Kick out to Duhart. Stutter step. Picks up the screen from Allenspach. A bounce to Matt Dove. Right corner. Isaiah Caldwell. 3 to shoot. 2 to shoot. Isaiah Caldwell. Lazanik steps back. NBA 3 off the rim. Defended by Jamera Wilson. And the rebound bounces out of bounds. It'll be Lehigh ball. Jake Betlow had come into the game for Lehigh at that timeout. Lazanik, along with Duhart, back in for the Black Knights. Betlow on the left wing, defended by Lazanik. Pivots left to Wilson, guarded by Allenspach. Jump shot, too strong. Rebound on the weak side. Duhart. He'll push it across far sideline for Army. 14:45 left in the half. Duhart, hard drive to the bucket and lays it in with the right hand. Aaron Duhart, his first points after the big game on Tuesday on the road at Bucknell. Betlow, left wing, around the perimeter. Higgins, and the pass batted out of bounds. Isaiah Caldwell with the long arms, able to swat it. It'll stay Lehigh basketball with Evan Taylor inbounding in front of the Army bench. Marcus Wilson in the game for the first time. Wilson has not played in Lehigh's first 2 conference games. The 5th-year player. Betlow around the perimeter. Right wing, it's Evan Taylor. 2 defenders on him. Left-hand drive back to Betlow. Left wing, fakes the shot in the paint. Lost the basketball, got it back, and a shot clock violation. So Lehigh running out of time, turning it over. It'll be Army basketball. So Peterson and Josh Caldwell back on for Army, along with Chris Mann, joining Jalen Rucker and Aaron Duhart as we come down on 14 minutes left in the half, and Army leading it by a game-high 9, 11-2. Duhart at the top, looking to work off a screen. Duhart out on the right wing, takes it underneath, circling around, trying to find someone to get it to Peterson at great position and laid it in. Great job, Peterson, working on Reed Fenton, the junior guard, and Peterson in the scoring column. Army by a game-high 11 at 13-2. 6.5 minutes gone by in this opening half. Fenton on the left wing. Baseball pass to Evan Taylor. Swings it right wing. A 3-point shot off the side rim for Marcus Wilson. And on the rebound, tip to Army. Duhart ahead to Josh Caldwell. Left sideline. Rucker, left corner. Quick 3. Good. And And the inbounds to Marcus Wilson. He'll push it across, right to left. Jumping pass across midcourt to Fenton. Now back to Fenton, a three. That's off the back rim. Rebound underneath, back up and in by Evan Taylor. He was tracking that missed shot. Taylor with all 4 Lehigh points. And Army on top 16-4. Just over 7 minutes gone by in this first half. Duhart out on the right wing to the elbow in the paint. Pull up, jump shot off the back rim. Rebound tipped into the hands of Marcus Wilson. He takes it across the near sideline for the Mountain Hawks. Wilson, right corner. Fenton, a three off the back rim. Rebound, Jalen Rucker. To Josh Caldwell, right block, jump shot for him, and that's good. Josh Caldwell in the scoring column. Army 18, Lehigh 4, 12-20 left in this first half. And an inside pass by Jamiro Wilson, or I should say Marcus Wilson, stolen away by Army and Chris Mann. Now it's Duhart in the front court. Pivoting underneath, back out to Jalen Rucker. Betlow on him. Now it's Peterson down low, right elbow, turnaround hook, too strong. Rebound tipped over to Marcus Wilson, and a foul called on Army. Welcome back to the Lehigh lineup. Didn't start, though he's been in for the last several minutes. Army picking up full court with TJ Small in the game for the first time. It's Small, Rucker, Allenspach, Josh Caldwell, and Matt Dove on the floor for Jimmy Allen. Marcus Wilson calls out the play near midcourt. Left wing, Jake Betlow. A lob over to Dominic Parolin. And slapped away from Evan Taylor, out of bounds. Off of Taylor, it's Army basketball. So the Black Knights forcing turnover number 7 on Lehigh. And it's a 14-point Army lead. 8.5 minutes into the action. Allenspach hands off to Josh Caldwell. Pushes a pass to TJ Small. Now it's Dove at the right elbow. Back to Small. Fakes the three. Back to Dove down low. Pivoting. Looking. Kicks back to Rucker. Shot clock down to 8. Down to 7 seconds. Rucker on the baseline. Up top, TJ Small. A three, and it's good. TJ Small comes off the bench. Drills a three. Shooting nearly 30% from three-point range. His 11th three-point field goal of the season. And it's Army with a 17-point lead, 21-4. Evan Taylor in the paint. Lost the handle. Kick back to Marcus Wilson. Left baseline jumper off the back rim for Parolin. And Army with it back. Rucker behind the back dribble. Left of the key. Out to Josh Caldwell. In the paint. Runs into Parolin, and a foul. Number 1 on Dominic Parolin, a sophomore from British Columbia. Another look at the Rucker. Down low to Small, and the three-point shot. Drills it. Lazanik set to throw it in. Lazanik slaps the basketball. Looking on the inbounds, and a long inbounds to Small. Sends him all the way into the backcourt. Army on fire. A 21-4 lead with 10:25 left in the first half. Small trying to work off a screen. Pivots out to Dove. Left wing, Isaiah Caldwell. Baseline drive. Small. Allenspach in the high post. Back to the basket. Over to Small. Shot clock down to 3. Offensive foul called on Small. A little bit of a wild dribble around the perimeter. Had lost the handle. Evan Taylor took the charge. 4th team foul for Army. And TJ Small just not in the best gathered position to dribble that ball around the perimeter. Lehigh will inbound in the backcourt right. Higgins with it, defended by Lazanik. Higgins brings it across the timeline midway through this opening half. Army leading it by 17. Jump shot from the free throw line for Evan Taylor. Banks in. So Taylor still with all of Lehigh's points. All 6 of them. Army's lead shaved down to 15 at 21-6. Duhart, free throw line in the paint. Out to Lazanik. Guarded by Higgins. Left of the key, Lizanek on the baseline to Dove. Goes past him on the perimeter. Tipped away from Duhart. Up court, Marcus Wilson had it slapped away by Duhart at the last moment to at least avoid what would have been an easy basket on the break. And Lehigh will have to inbound it with 9:32 on the first half clock. It'll be Higgins throwing it in underneath. Higgins off the inbounds to Parolin with it back. Fenton. Right wing to Evan Taylor. Pass inside, stolen away by Isaiah Caldwell. Army with it back on yet another Lehigh turnover. Duhart in the front court. Isaiah Caldwell, right wing, takes it free throw line. Left of the key, down low, blocked out of bounds by Taylor. It'll stay Army basketball, 9:11 on the clock. Josh Caldwell back in for his younger brother Isaiah. Army leading it 21-6. They'll inbound it underneath. Duhart inbounding. Looking on the inbounds. Peterson in the corner. Handoff to Duhart. Dribbles into the paint. Right corner, Josh Caldwell over Nolan Ness. Back to Caldwell. Had it slapped away underneath. Finds an outlet to Ness, but stepped on the baseline. And it's Lehigh ball. Jalen Rucker comes in for Zach Lizanek. Higgins. To inbound it. Parolin. Hands off to Jamero Wilson in the backcourt. Wilson brings it across far sideline. Hands to Keith Higgins. Higgins, right baseline to Parolin. Right elbow, Marcus Wilson in the paint. Off balance, shot off the back rim and in. So Marcus Wilson, the first player not named Evan and Taylor to score for Lehigh, and Army's lead shaved down to 13, 21-8. A 4-point run for Lehigh. They've scored half their points since this game was 21-4. Peterson, right of the key. Back to Josh Caldwell on the right wing, guarded by Marcus Wilson. Down on the baseline. Peterson back to the basket at the free throw line. Shot clock down to 8. Rucker, left of the key, going in hard on Parolin. Shot off the back rim, no good. Ness couldn't handle it. And a whistle called on the floor. And we have a foul on Lehigh. Jamero Wilson, his first, Lehigh's fourth. It'll be Duhart throwing it in. Underneath, slaps the basketball. Looking on the inbounds. A lob to Peterson, right corner with it. Peterson hands to Duhart. Up top to Rucker. Now it's Ness, 3-point shot for him. That's good. They say it was a 2. Nolan Ness, who likes to shoot it from deep, has attempted 22 threes this season. That was nearly number 23, though it goes down for 2, and that breaks the 4-point Lehigh run. Army's lead back to 15 at 23-8. Reed Fenton, right of the key. Higgins, 3-point shot off the back rim, skying in for the rebound as basketball. Inbounding in the backcourt left, it's TJ Small, Jalen Rucker, Charlie Peterson, Josh Caldwell, and Nolan Ness. Also on the floor for the Black Knights in the alternate gold uniform tops and trunks. Ness to Josh Caldwell on the left wing. Looks inside, takes it around the perimeter, free throw line. Jump shot, that's short. And the rebound picked up by Keith Higgins. He'll take it across right to left for the Mountain Hawks. Jamero Wilson lines up from 3. That shot off the back rim. Rebound batted out to Higgins. Now back to Jamero Wilson to the free throw line. Looking left. Finds Reed Fenton. Fenton quickly. Back to Wilson, down low, knocked away and out of bounds underneath. It'll stay Lehigh possession, 9 seconds on the shot clock. Lehigh set to inbound it. Marcus Wilson underneath with it. Ball worked around the perimeter. Army, for the most part, has done a great job keeping Lehigh outside the arc, and a long jump shot, a foul. Higgins missed the shot, but he'll go to the free throw line. It should be to shoot 2. That was inside of 3. The Army foul, Charlie Peterson. As we take a look, he was clearly inside of the 3-point arc. Peterson's first, Army's 5th. 2 free throws for Higgins, who's shooting 75% at the free throw line. First free throw on the way is off the front rim. Second free throw, that one off the back rim, no good. Rebound. Peterson missed them both. Higgins, who came in 75% from the line. Rucker up court. Free throw line left of the key. Josh Caldwell controls up top. 6:30 left in the first half. Army leading it by 15. Peterson around the perimeter. Hands off to Rucker. Right of the key, it's Chris Mann. Pivoting. Rucker near midcourt. Shot clock down to 7. Down to 6. Good defensive possession for Lehigh. Rucker in the paint, up with the left hand and rattles around the rim off the window and goes in. Jalen Rucker with 12. That's a game high. Army matching its biggest lead of 17, 25-8 with 6 minutes left till halftime. Fenton up top to Parolin, left corner, a 3-point shot. That's good for Keith Higgins. So Higgins, who missed the 2 free throws, knocks down the first trifecta of the game for Lehigh. And Army's lead cut down to 14 at 25-11, 5:40 left in the first half. Mann, baseline fake shot, a hard drive off the glass and good. He released that on the way down. Chris Mann, great strength and then agility near the hoop. Army by 16. 27-11, 5:25 left in this first half. Jamero Wilson, left wing Marcus Wilson. And a 3-point shot from the left wing for Marcus Wilson off the side rim, and the rebound tipped out by Jamero Wilson. And it's Army basketball. Dove, Isaiah Caldwell, Aaron Duhart come back in the game for the Black Knights. Joining TJ Small. And another look at that runner by Rucker. And then, man, the fake jumper and then going in hard on Parolin. And a great job finishing for Chris Mann. So it's Dove, Josh Caldwell, Chris Mann, Aaron Duhart, Isaiah Caldwell on the floor for Army. As we come down to the 5-minute mark of this first half, Army on top 27-11. Caldwell, head fake down low, shot blocked out of bounds by Marcus Wilson. And Duhart is going to throw it in underneath. A lob to Mann in the paint, creates some room, up with the shot, good, and the foul. Fenton defended, and it's interesting. Mann just knew he was going to get contact and just was able to, again, contort his body to find a way to put that shot up, pick up the contact and the foul. And now a 3-point play opportunity coming up for the junior, Chris Mann. 70% from the line this year. Black Knights a biggest lead of 18. Missed the free throw and the rebound tipped away, and a foul on Army. That's on Isaiah Caldwell, and that's his first. Army's 6th team foul. So Lehigh will essentially, they'll be in the bonus for the final 4:56 of this first half. Inbounds to Parolin. Marcus Wilson brings it across. Far sideline for Lehigh. To the free throw line. Out to Fenton. Defended by Chris Mann. Higgins comes over. Now Evan Taylor on the right wing in front of the Army bench. Fenton in the corner. Marcus Wilson drives into the paint, knocks down Duhart, who takes the charge. Marcus Wilson hit with the offensive foul, and Army with it back on the 6th Lehigh team foul with 4:34 left in this first half. Army leading it 29-11. Duhart jogs it across left to right. Caldwell on the right wing. Mann in the corner to Dove up top. Hand off to Duhart. Stutter step. 3-point shot. That's good. Aaron Duhart's got 5. Army by a game high 21 at 32-11. As we come down on 4 minutes left until halftime. Fenton whips a pass down low to Taylor with the shot up. 4 of 5 from 3-point range. Matt Dove will shoot Army's first 1-and-1. And the free throw is good for Dove. And that gives Army a 22-point lead at 33-11. Back into the 1-and-1 for Dove. That's off the front rim. And the rebound, Lehigh. Army 33, Lehigh 11. Higgins brings it across Fenton. On the left wing, Betlow. Nick Lynch. Back to Higgins. In the left corner, Fenton. Betlow, a three-point shot off the side rim. Long rebound. Fenton in the corner. Couldn't get to it. Knocked out. Looked like off of Isaiah Caldwell. They say off of Fenton. Army picking up a fortuitous call there. And after that solid defensive play, Allensbach comes in for Isaiah Caldwell here at the 3:33 mark. So it's Allensbach, Dove, Josh Caldwell, Jalen Rucker, and Aaron Duhart. Dove in the high post. Hands off to Duhart. Looking to work off a screen inside to Dove, pivoting up with the left hand, and good. Nice little hook shot from Matt Dove. Dove with 5. Army leading it by 24, 35-11. Betlow to a cutter down low, and Fenton couldn't put it in inside. Got the rebound back, put it up, partially blocked by Dove, who comes up with a loose ball. Duhart brings it across left to right for Army. Rucker trying to work off a screen to the free throw line in the paint. Now Caldwell in the right wing for Army. Black Knights looking to increase what's a 24-point lead. Rucker crossover dribble, knifing through defenders. A one-hand shot down low, won't go. Allensbach with the rebound, and he's fouled as he goes back up with it. Evan Taylor was in there defending. They'll call the foul on Keith Higgins, his first. That's team foul number 8 for Lehigh. 2 shots coming up for A.J. Allensbach. And 2 shots coming up for Allensbach. First one on the way, off the back rim, no good. Peterson comes on for Dove. TJ Small replacing Duhart. And Nolan Ness at the scorer's table, presumably coming in for Allensbach should he make this free throw. And that free throw is short and out of bounds. It'll be Ness coming on for Allensbach. Army by 24, 35-11. 2:38 left till halftime. Higgins inbounds to Betlow. Pushing it across on Rucker, and now Small comes out to defend, finally crossing the timeline to Higgins. In the right corner, Taylor, and the pass to the perimeter, stolen away by Small. Up court to Rucker. Army in control, leading it by 24 points. Rucker then travels. It was good defense by Taylor with his hand in there, tangling to keep Rucker off balance. Higgins inbounds to Betlow, hands back to Higgins. As we come down on 2 minutes left in this first half. Nick Lynch, who started the game, saw some time on the bench, now has come back on. Higgins to Betlow near midcourt. 2 minutes left till halftime. Army leading 35-11. Lynch at the right block, pivoting off the window and rim twice and goes down. Army 35, Lehigh 13. Rucker to Peterson, and stutter step before the dribble, and traveling called on Charlie Peterson. Jacob Alamudun, as well as Ben Knotzman. And Knotzman has it poked away by Small, picked up by Rucker, into the front court, laid it up, no good, but a foul. Alamudun was defending. And we'll have 2 free throws for Army with 96 seconds left in the half, but Army leading by 22 and just got tangled up. Alamudun didn't want to give up what would have been a somewhat easy finish for Rucker. Instead, Jalen will shoot 2 shots at the line to our right. 12 points in this first half for Jalen Rucker. First free throw, good. Second free throw, also good for Rucker. Rucker with 14, Army 37, Lehigh 13. Marcus Wilson brings it across, right to left. Alamudun to Keith Higgins. 15 on the shot clock. Knotzman. Marcus Wilson in the corner. A pass into the lane goes wide of Lynch. Picked away by Ness. Another Lehigh turnover. Rucker takes it across. A bounce to Ness. Right corner, Josh Caldwell had it poked away. Gets it back. Rucker off a screen. Lobs a pass into the right corner. Looped it for Josh Caldwell. Left-hand drive, right elbow jumper off the back rim. Rebound against Navy. Nolan Ness, 2 shots. First free throw, good. Nolan Ness now with 3 points. And Army a biggest lead of 25. Reed Fenton back on, replacing Alamudun. Second free throw, that one gets the shooter's roll for Ness. So Ness 2 of 2 from the line in the double bonus. He's now 5 of 6 on the year, and it's Army by 26. 39-13 with 50 seconds left till halftime. All Army in this first half, and the Black Knights foul. TJ Small reaches in on Marcus Wilson. And will send him to the free throw line for Lehigh's first 1-and-1 here with 46 seconds left in the half. Small's second personal. And the front end of the 1-and-1 off the back rim. Rebound Caldwell. Army, if they shoot quickly, can play 2 for 1. Let's see what they do. Rucker on the right point. Not in a huge rush. Backs it off to Ness. And now the game clock down to 34, 33 seconds. 15-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Peterson, head fake on Lynch at the right block. Finds Josh Caldwell's going to have to save it from backcourt. Does so to Rucker. 5 to shoot. 20 seconds left in the half. Rucker left to the key. Long 2-point shot blocked and saved from going out of bounds. And the shot clock expired. And Army turns it over on the shot clock violation. It'll be Lehigh basketball. They can hold for the final shot with 15 seconds left in this first half. Higgins set to inbound it. Peterson, TJ Small, Aaron Duhart, Josh Caldwell, Isaiah Caldwell on the floor for Army. Black Knights picking up full court. Inbounds to Fenton. Back to Higgins. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Higgins off a screen in the paint. Floats up a shot off the front rim. Rebound. Lynch had it knocked out of his hands. Isaiah Caldwell with it. 2 seconds. 1 second. Caldwell right wing 3. Duhart, Josh Caldwell, Chris Mann, Charlie Peterson, and Jalen Rucker on the floor for Jimmy Allen as we begin this second half. Duhart up top with it, between the legs dribble. Right of the key, down low. Peterson and the 2-hand slam. Charlie Peterson flushing that one, and Army opens up a biggest lead of 28 at 41-13. Looks like a blowout football score. Evan Taylor, right wing to Keith Higgins, around the perimeter left. Whitney Sidney drives into the paint, up with the shot, bad angle, no good. Rucker with the rebound. Army in transition, a 3-on-3, and out of the trailer, Duhart, a 3 off the back rim, high rebound, pulled down by Nick Lynch, and Lehigh picks up a rare defensive stop. As we come down to the 19-minute mark of this second half, Army leading by 28. Three-pointer right off the pass for Keith Higgins, and that rattles home. Higgins with 6, both on 3-point field goals. And it's Army 41, Lehigh 16. Duhart off a screen in the paint, down low. Peterson up again with it, and Lynch fouled him. And it'll be Charlie Peterson going to the free throw line for 2 shots. Nick Lynch charged with the foul. Number 1 on him. Number 1 on Lehigh here in half number 2. Charlie Peterson at the line shooting 2 shots. Peterson 47% from the free throw line this season. First free throw for the big man is good. Parolin comes back on, replacing Lynch for Lehigh, and really the two-headed center position for Lehigh getting outplayed by Dove and Peterson for the Black Knights. Second free throw, also good. Charlie Peterson with 6. Army 43, Lehigh 16. A minute 15 gone by in the second half. Army leading by 27. Army keeping up the three-quarter court pressure, at least into the backcourt, with Rucker trailing. Now a three-point shot forced up and good for Jamerrill Wilson. Finally on track. His first points of the game. Man, quickly back the other way, pivoting and laying it in from the left side. Chris Mann with 6. Army 45, Lehigh 19. Higgins to Jamerrill Wilson. Cross-court 3 for Evan Taylor. That's short. Picked up by Rucker underneath. Jalen Rucker pushing it across right to left, coming down on 18 minutes left in the second half. Mann on the left wing, between the legs dribble. Pivoting, left corner, Duhart. Looked at by Tyler Whitney Sidney. Josh Caldwell, right elbow in the paint. Looking to get rid of it. Lost the basketball out of bounds. It'll stay Army basketball off of Parolin. And a looping inbounds pass to Mann up top, left of the key, driving in, put it up, no good, but a foul. And the foul called on the floor. Parolin pushed down Peterson. So Parolin commits his third personal foul. Second team foul on Lehigh. Inbounds to Mann. Reverse layup blocked by Jamerrill Wilson, and a foul on Jamerrill Wilson. Second on Wilson. So 2 shots coming up for Chris Mann. He's 0 of 1 from the free throw line tonight. Army leading by 26, make it 27 as he knocks down the first. Second free throw coming up for Chris Mann. That one, no good. And Jamerrill Wilson with the rebound for Lehigh. Army 46, Lehigh 19. Jamerrill Wilson, left wing. Whitney Sidney, no look pass. Cross court to Taylor. Now it's Higgins. Taylor in the paint, forced up the shot. No good, but a foul. And he'll go to the free throw line. Army foul, charge to Aaron Duhart. That's his second. Number 1 on Army. Evan Taylor shooting 2 shots. First free throw is good. He now has 7 points in the game. One more coming. Second free throw, also good. So Taylor knocks them both down. Evan Taylor with 8 points. Army 46. Lehigh 21. As we come down on 17 minutes left in the game. Rucker to Duhart, left wing. To the baseline, Peterson gives back to Duhart and is trying to fight off Tyler Whitney Sidney, and a foul called on Tyler Whitney Sidney. That's his third. Lehigh's 4th. Isaiah Caldwell, Matt Dove come back on, replacing Aaron Duhart and Charlie Peterson. Rucker throws it into Mann, hands back off to Rucker, circling, drive into the paint, up with the shot, blocked but fouled. Evan Taylor blocked the shot. He also committed the foul. So it'll be 2 free throws for Army. So a lot of fouls early on in this second half. Already 6 team fouls. Jalen Rucker, who's 2 for 2 from the line here in the second half, will shoot 2 shots here at the line to our left. First free throw on the way for Rucker is good. Second free throw for Rucker. That one also is good. So 2 free throws for Rucker. Army 48, Lehigh 21. Just over 3 minutes gone by in this second half. Parolin hands off to Evan Taylor. Left wing Higgins. Taylor around the perimeter. Jamero Wilson. Right corner Tyler Whitney-Sidney to a cutting Parolin. Missed the finish. Rebound Dove. Ahead to Rucker. Rucker backs off the pass to Josh Caldwell. Left-hand drive, and a defender goes down, and a foul called on Army. Offensive foul on Josh Caldwell. Jimmy Allen not liking the call. And that pass went back to Rucker, and it obvious was Tyler Whitney-Sidney sliding defensively. Not sure if that's just a call because things just haven't been going Lehigh's way, but that's a tough one for Army as Rucker comes out of the game. Lazanik back in. Parolin. Left wing Evan Taylor. Pushes a pass to Keith Higgins, guarded by Isaiah Caldwell. Right wing, Whitney-Sidney. Nice look inside Evan Taylor, and he lays it in underneath. So Lehigh cuts the Army lead down to 25, 48-23. As we come down on the 16-minute mark of this second half. Caldwell to man. Back to Josh Caldwell. Lazanik in the left corner. Caldwell up top with it. Around the perimeter right. In the high post, it's Dove. Shot clock down to 8. Down to 7 seconds. Caldwell loops a pass, goes past Isaiah Caldwell. He tracks it down. 2 to shoot. Pass to Dove inside. Save from going out of bounds. Shot clock runs out. Army turnover. Lehigh basketball. Timeout on the floor. 15:39 left, second half here at West. Higgins, Tyler Whitney-Sidney on the floor for Lehigh. Army picking up full court. Dominic Parolin, Jamero Wilson, and Evan Taylor on the floor for Brett Reed. Keith Higgins, deep out on the left wing. Up at the top, Jamero Wilson, left wing three-point shot. That's good for Keith Higgins. Third 3 of the game. He's got 9. And Army's lead, just like that, shaved down to 22. Lazanik spins away. Long 2-point shot. Leaves it off the back rim. Rebound Dove, and a foul called on the floor. Evan Taylor was defending. That's Taylor's second. Peterson, Allen Spack, along with Rucker, come back in the game. Lazanik took that long 2. And then Dove fouled on the rebound. It'll be Rucker throwing it in here with 15:03 left in the game, and Army leading 48-26. Rucker looking on the inbounds to Small on the left corner. TJ to the free throw line underneath. Now back to Aaron Duhar, weaving his way into the paint. Head fake. Looking to pivot out to Rucker near midcourt. 10 to shoot for Army. Right elbow inside of Peterson. Up with the left hand and in. Banked it in. Charlie Peterson. Army enjoying domination inside tonight and back to a 24-point advantage at 50-26. Parolin in the front court right. It's Higgins on the right wing. Up top, Tyler Whitney-Sidney forced up a shot. Somehow that goes down. Whitney-Sidney is slow getting up underneath. That's his first points of the game. And now being helped up by his teammate, Evan Taylor. Let's take another look at that drive in the paint, then just ran right into Peterson like a brick wall. Jake Betlow comes in for Tyler Whitney-Sidney. It'll be Duhart to inbound it. Duhart, Rucker, Peterson, Small, and Allen Spack on the floor for Army. Rucker takes it into the paint to the right. Block had it swatted away, actually off the arm of Taylor. His elbow dislodged it. Higgins brings it back up court left to right for Lehigh. In the left wing, it's Betlow, defended by TJ Small to the free throw line. A right wing, Jamero Wilson, a three-point shot, in and out. Rebound, Army. It's Peterson to Duhart. Left sideline, Army pushing it up court right to left. Aaron Duhart, stutter step, left baseline. Will take it back out around the perimeter. Peterson in the high post, hands off to Rucker. Three-point shot for him, off the rim and backboard, no good, but a body goes flying. And it'll be an Army foul. Allensbach charged with the foul. Evan Taylor is the one who hit the deck. Allensbach, his first personal. Higgins set to inbound it. Slaps the basketball. Inbounds to Betlow, pushing it up court. Army just making Lehigh earn it. Bringing the basketball across the timeline each and every time, putting multiple bodies in the backcourt. Betlow deep out at the left point, dribbles out near midcourt. Shot clock down to 14. Betlow with it, right corner, three-point shot for Taylor off the back rim, and it's Duhart with the rebound. He'll push it back up court for Army, leading by 22, 50-28. Duhart in the paint, off the glass, and good from the baseline. Aaron Duhart's got 7. Army's got a 24-point lead at 52-28. Higgins, left wing to Jamero Wilson. Keith Higgins just able to get by Duhart and lay it in easily underneath. Higgins with 11. Small looking to answer. And I'll tell you, if you're Jimmy Allen, and I wouldn't be surprised if he calls a timeout here. Peterson right at the key with it. Dribbles out near the perimeter to Small, off a screen. Long two-point shot, that's short. Army with the big lead. But a lot of these possessions, there could be some more passes, a little crisper, a hard drive, and a missed shot underneath by Evan Taylor. Army with the rebound. Army's defense has been terrific tonight, keeping Lehigh out of the paint, which was the biggest point of emphasis. And Taylor committing a foul on Duhart, who was dribbling up top. Evan Taylor, his third. Army's third team foul. Or check that, it's Lehigh's 7th team foul, the third personal foul on Evan Taylor. Aaron Duhart will shoot Army's first 1-and-1 of this second half. Duhart with 7 points in the game. And the front end of the 1-and-1 is good for Duhart. So Duhart now with 8. One more free throw, looking to make it a 9-point game and a 24-point Army advantage. Back into the 1-and-1. Also is good. So Duhart knocks them both down. Army 54, Lehigh 30, 12:25 left in the second half. And Betlow has it stolen away from Rucker, who lays it in underneath. Oh, what persistence from Jalen Rucker off the inbounds. And then the steal and the bucket underneath. Army by 26, 56-30 as we come down on it. 12 minutes left in the game. Parolin on the right wing. Evan Taylor on the right elbow, down low to Parolin, and he lays it in underneath. Sophomore Josh Caldwell, Chris Mann, and Charlie Peterson, the 5 on the floor. The inbounds pass rolled into Rucker, who picks it up at the quarter court mark. And I'll have a fresh 30-second shot clock. Mann at the top to a cutting Peterson. Left wing Rucker, a three-point shot for him off the front rim. Weak side rebound. Turner had a hand on it. Pulled away by Josh Caldwell. Army with 20 seconds to shoot off the offensive rebound. Mann to Rucker. Near midcourt, picks up a screen from Peterson. Shoots a pass down low to Mann. Back to Rucker at the right point. Peterson hops out. Right elbow to Mann inside. Shot clock down to 2. Lost the basketball. Parolin pulls it away for Lehigh. So an Army turnover gives the Mountain Hawks the basketball with Army on top, 56-32. Right corner three-point shot, good for Jamero Wilson. So Wilson with 6 points, all in the second half on a pair of three-point field goals. Army 56, Lehigh 35. 9 minutes gone by in half number 2. Rucker, a pass into the paint, tipped in the air, intercepted by Betlow. There'll be a timeout at the next dead ball. I think Jimmy Allen's looking forward to that, to talk with his team. Lehigh going on a little bit of a run here. And with a made basket, they can cut the Army lead to under 20 points. Place it hasn't been since about midway through the first half. A three-point shot, Betlow off the front rim, rebound. Josh Caldwell, far sideline, racing up court. Josh to the baseline, right wing pass tipped out of bounds by Taylor. It'll be Army basket. Both teams turning over the ball a lot. Lehigh with 13, Army with 11. Army basketball coming out of the timeout in the front court left. Rucker near the top. Left wing Isaiah Caldwell trying to slip off a screen. Gets by Higgins into the paint. Up with the shot off the backboard and good. Isaiah Caldwell, his first points. Army back up by 23 as we approach the midway point of this second half. Betlow to Marcus Wilson, right corner. Jamera Wilson to the free throw line. Backs off the pass to Keith Higgins Jr. Higgins drives right of the key. Pull-up jump shot, good. From 12 feet, Keith Higgins Jr. now with 13. Army 58, Lehigh 37. 9:40 left in the game. Mountain Hawks dropping into that 2-3 zone. And Army will use some clock here. 9.5 minutes left from what would be a 3-0 start to Patriot League play. Peterson right of the key to Rucker. Free throw line runner is good. Jalen Rucker has been on fire tonight. He's now got 20 after Caldwell and Duhart each had 20 points. Tuesday night at Bucknell, it's Rucker's turn. Higgins off on the left wing to Marcus Wilson. Left corner. Betlow with it. Marcus Wilson, left corner, three-point shot, rims out, rebound tipped out of Lynch's hands, but a foul called on Army. Peterson saying he got all ball, and then talking with Caldwell about the defensive coverage. Number 2 on Peterson, Army team foul number 4. Another look at that Caldwell shot in the paint. Got enough position on Higgins and able to take him to the hole. Higgins will throw it in underneath for Lehigh. Looking for Betlow, and inbounds past Betlow and out of bounds. So turnover, number 14 for Lehigh. That'll give the Black Knights the ball with 9:01 left in the second half and a 23-point lead, 60-37. Duhart inbounding it in the backcourt to Rucker. Peterson, Josh Caldwell, Nolan Ness also on the floor for Jimmy Allen. Rucker across midcourt, right to left. Duhart to Rucker. Ness, right corner, fakes the three, steps out, takes the three-point shot, and it's good. Nolan Ness with 7. Army 63, Lehigh 37 with 8:40 to play. Higgins, Marcus Wilson, right corner, a three off the side rim for Betlow. And the rebound, Peterson. Rucker quickly up court to Josh Caldwell. Right wing. Now it's Rucker off a screen, knifing his way into the paint. Jump pass, Caldwell, right corner, three off the back rim, high rebound. Ness can't get to it, then a foul called. Ness over the back on Betlow. Number 1 on Nolan Ness, Army team foul number 5. Lehigh already with 17 fouls, so Army will essentially be in the bonus for the final 8:18 of this game. Dove comes on for Peterson. I can't wait for this post-game interview with Army head coach Jimmy Allen. 8:18 to play. Army in complete control, leading 63-37, matching the lead they had at halftime. Across midcourt to Nick Lynch. Lehigh with it in the front court right. Higgins controlling near midcourt. Left wing, Betlow, three-point shot off the rim and backboard, no good. Duhart with the rebound. He'll push it up court right to left for the Black Knights. Under 8 minutes left in the game. Army by 26. Duhart to Dove, pivoting. Left block, trying to find someone to get rid of the basketball to. It's Josh Caldwell, left wing with it. Drives hard near the baseline, guarded by Marcus Wilson. To the free throw line now. Finds TJ Small on the right wing. He'll slip off a screen. Pivots out to Duhart near midcourt. 5 to shoot for Army. 4 to shoot. 3 seconds. Duhart to the baseline, had it knocked away the last month. A non-COVID illness. And they'll be better with him, even though it looks like they'll be headed to their first Patriot League loss of the season after a 2-0 start. And Marcus Wilson brings it across left to right for Lehigh. Guarded by Duhart, and a whistle away from the ball. And waiting for that foul call. Charge 2. Matt Dove, his first, Army's 6th. So Lehigh will be in the bonus for the final 7:15. Marcus Wilson, a lob inbounds to Lynch. Back to Marcus Wilson. A bounce to Lynch. Right block on Dove. Put it up, no good, but a foul. So Lynch will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Dove picks up 2 quick fouls. He's got 2. Army 7 team fouls. Lynch, 92% from the line this year for the big man. The 6'11 senior from Seattle. And the first free throw gets the shooter's roll. Jimmy Allen was very concerned about this game when we talked to him in pregame. Had to keep Lehigh out of the paint. Second free throw off the back rim. His team has responded in defensively. And that first half, maybe the best defensive performance we've seen by the Black Knights this season. I'm sure after giving up 89 points on Tuesday, he was happy to only give up 13, Jimmy was, in the first half of this one. Caldwell. Josh trying to work off a screen. Baseline drive, banks it home. Josh Caldwell with 4. Army back on top by 27, 65-38, with 6:35 to play. Taylor around the perimeter left, a looping pass to Marcus Wilson, driving into the paint, gives off to Evan Taylor. Now back to Marcus Wilson. Evan Taylor, a 3, and it's good. Evan Taylor all net from the top. He's got 13. That leads a number of Patriot League teams in action tonight. And the first free throw for Duhart out of the 1-and-1 is good. Aaron now 3 of 3 from the free throw line. And BU trailing at home against Loyola late in that game. Back into the 1-and-1, also good for Duhart. Rucker back in for Duhart. Rucker in his 20-point game. Army by 26, 67-41, 6:15 left in the game. Let's see if as much of this game can be played out in real time. Whitney Sidney across the timeline. Parolin hands off to Reed Fenton. Marcus Wilson on the right wing, guarded by Small. Left baseline drive by Parolin, and a blocking foul on Matt Dove. That's 3 fouls on Matt in the last about 90 seconds of game play. Peterson back on, replacing Dove. Jimmy Allen just speaking with Dove as he comes off the court. Parolin shoots 1-and-1. First 1-and-1 of the second half for Lehigh, and that free throw is good. The bonus shot coming for Parolin. Rims out, and the rebound Ness. Rucker calmly walks the basketball across midcourt right to left. Marcus Wilson defending. Peterson at the top. Takes a dribble, hands off to Josh Caldwell, deep left wing. 12 to shoot for Army. Caldwell down to the baseline, crossover dribble in the paint. Peterson with it, 7 to shoot. He pivots out, handoff to Rucker, had it knocked away out of bounds. Will stay Army basketball. Marcus Wilson, they say, had a hand in there and dislodged the ball. 5 to shoot for Army off the inbounds. TJ Small will throw it in. Inbounds to Rucker. 4 seconds to shoot, 3 seconds. Rucker right of the key, baseline, hoists it up off the backboard and rim. No good. Rebound juggled and controlled by Evan Taylor. Marcus Wilson back across, left to right for Lehigh. Army leading it 67-42 with 5:15 to play. Fenton, left wing, 3-point shot off the front rim for Evan Taylor. And the rebound, Rucker. Jalen Rucker brings it across, far sideline. Army will run a little bit of clock here. 5 minutes to play. Army leading it 67-42. Rucker looks inside. Caldwell left wing with it. To the free throw line. In the paint. Up with the shot and good. Caldwell with the finish inside. He's got 6. Army by 27. 69-42 with 4:35 to play. In the paint, up with it, good, and the foul. Tyler Whitney Sidney will go to the line for a three-point play opportunity. Army foul charged to Josh Caldwell, his second. 9th team foul on Army. Lehigh will be in the double bonus for the final 4:35. Mann back on for Army, replacing Nolan Ness. One free throw coming up for Tyler Whitney Sidney, and he knocks it down. Now 10 of 14 from the line this year for the freshman from Somerville, Massachusetts. Army's lead shaved down to 24, 69-45. And this one well in hand for the Black Knights with 4:20 on the second half clock. TJ Small, right wing to Chris Mann. Peterson, right of the key with it. Hard to the baseline, floated it up and in. Peterson with 10 as we come down on 4 minutes left in the game. Army leading 71-45. Parolin working on Peterson, up with it and good from the left block. Parolin with 5. 3:50 to play. And a lob inside from Isaiah Caldwell on the floor for Army with 3:47 to play. Lehigh basketball in the backcourt. Tyler Whitney Sidney and Keith Higgins in the backcourt. Higgins brings it across left to right, guarded by Isaiah Caldwell. Left wing Evan Taylor takes it down to the baseline. Back to Higgins. Dominic Parolin near midcourt. Whitney Sidney, no look past the Parolin inside. Put it up, no good, but a foul. And Chris Mann charged with his third personal foul. Army over the double bonus limit, but it'll be a shooting foul. 2 shots coming up for Dominic Parolin. Parolin with 5 points in the ball game. First of 2 is good. So Army will go a rare weekend in January without a game on Saturday or Sunday. Second free throw also good. They'll be back in action Monday at Colgate. Rucker carefully brings the basketball across right to left. Peterson in the high post, back to the basket, hands off Isaiah Caldwell. Right elbow, back to Peterson along the arc. Now it's Rucker left of the key. Takes it into the paint on the baseline, looking to get rid of it to TJ Small. Shot clock down to 8 as we come down to 3 minutes left in the game. Peterson, left elbow. Rucker, baseline drive, threw it right into the hands of Evan Taylor, and Lehigh with it back up court. Whitney Sidney on the right wing. Nice crossover. Got by TJ Small. Baseline runner won't go. Rebound picked away by Army, and Peterson. His pass intercepted by Parolin. Easy turnover for Lehigh, and then a foul by Peterson on Parolin, who was looking to finish inside. So we'll have free throws yet again, this time with 2:40 left in the game. Charlie Peterson charged with the foul. That's his third. So 2 shots for the sophomore. Parolin 3 of 4 from the free throw line tonight. First free throw off the front rim, no good. Second free throw for Parolin. That one is good. So Parolin 1 of 2 from the line. Lazanik comes on for Army, replacing Small. Isaiah Caldwell, Jalen Rucker, Chris Mann, and Charlie Peterson also on the floor for Jimmy Allen. Lazanik at the left elbow around the perimeter. 19 to shoot for Army. Backs it out to Rucker. 2:25 left in the game. Rucker to the right block. Forced up the shot. It goes in. Jalen Rucker continuing to fill up his stat sheet. He's got 22 points. And it's Army 73, Lehigh 50 as we come down on 2 minutes left in the game. Parolin down low. Outlets up top to Evan Taylor. Left wing, Marcus Wilson. Hard drive in the paint. Laid it in and the foul. That's one thing Jimmy Allen, I think, is going to say. The amount of fouls late in this game, in a lopsided game, a game which Army's going to win. With Bana Davis, A.J. Allenstock, and Matt Dove come on, replacing Rucker, Mann, and Peterson. Three-point play opportunity for Marcus Wilson with 2 minutes left in the game, and Army leading 73-52. And the free throw rims out and goes down. Lazanik pushing it across for Army, guarded by Betlow. And finally gets by Betlow, left of the key to the baseline. Stops at the block, gets rid of it to Allenstock at the left elbow. 10 to shoot for Army. Minute 35 left in the game. Army leading by 20 points. Pass down low to Dove, lays it in, but a foul called. And that charge to Allenstock, or check that, charge to Matt Dove, his fourth personal. Dove had driven into the paint and knocked down Betlow, who hard to think he wasn't moving. Betlow, when he took that charge. 90 seconds left in the game. A lob inside and an easy lay-in for Parolin. So this game's going to look closer on the scoreboard than it has been on the court, as that bucket cuts the Army lead down to 18, 73-55 with 75 seconds to play. Dove hands off to Davis. He's fouled. Whitney Sidney charged with the foul. That's his fourth. Army will shoot its final 1-and-1. With Bana Davis at the line, 2 hour left, shooting 1+1. And that free throw is good. He'll get the bonus shot. And the back end of the 1-and-1, also good for Davis. So Davis's first points of the game. Abe Johnson comes on, the sophomore from Missoula, Montana, replacing Matt Dove here with a minute 14 to play. Jacob Alamudun back on for Lehigh. Lehigh in the front court right. Alamudun to Betlow. A pass swung to Alamudun with 1 minute to play. Short on the three-point field goal. Quabana Davis racing up court far sideline. Jimmy Allen calling out the play. Allenstock with it. Hard to the hole. Too strong on the shot from the baseline. Rebound, Betlow with 44 seconds to play. Betlow quickly into the front court. Lazanik knocked it away and a foul called on Lazanik. It'll be 2 free throws in the double bonus for Betlow and Lehigh here with 39 seconds to play. And Army leading 75-55. First free throw for Betlow off the back rim, no good. 39 seconds to play. Second free throw off the back rim, no good. Rebound Johnson. Army should run down about 26 seconds of this 34 seconds left, and Betlow commits a foul on Lazanik, and Brett Reed looking at his team saying, why do we need to foul? Lazanik will shoot 2 shots, with Army leading by 20. First free throw gets the shooter's roll. So after scoring 96 points at Bucknell, Army's going to get up near 80 here tonight. So that would be 77-96. And let's see if Lazanik knocks this one down. He does. 77 points in the first 3 Patriot League games. Ben Knotzman checks in for Betlow. Brett Reed spending a minute with his junior guard near the Lehigh bench. 3-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Army leading 77-55. A 22-point lead. Whitney Sidney in the right corner, three-point shot for him. That rims out. Abe Johnson with the rebound, and Lazanik will run out the clock. What a performance for the Army men's basketball team. In control from the start, a 26-point